Good afternoon, fine citizens of the planet Earth. I'm here in the freshly framed By Faith studio, and I just wanted to give you guys a little walk around. So let's do a little walk around. So, and normally, let me unlock the door. So in the future, this is how it's gonna go. You're gonna come down the road, either drive up the driveway or just park right there, and you'll come to this door, and all this is gonna be nice and pretty and set up and whatnot, landscaped, and you'll open the door and bam. So this is where the kitchen's gonna be. And if you got any, I don't know where I can see the chat stuff, but I see somebody watching. So let me know where you're watching from. Live chats. There we go. Well, so let me know where you're watching from. The one person that's on here. So right here, this is the door to the outer door to the control room. So it's going to be two doors there. This is going to be the kitchen area. So we're going to have a kitchen counter right here, a big fridge right here in this area. There's going to be a bar. So if people want to sit down and have a meal, have a coffee. So this will be the kitchen area, cabinets and everything. And, that door is going to have some insulation stuff, but we're going to leave this door so that when we bring in timpani and orchestral, and obviously the grand piano, we'll have room to get it up. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Where in Georgia? Where in Georgia are you at? I am blessed, man. I cannot complain. So then you walk in, so you're gonna hear a nice little suction. You're gonna hear air's gonna suck right there because it's gonna be nice and soundproofed and airtight. And this is going to be the bathroom. It's going to have a shower, a full bathroom. So when you guys come to record from out of town, we're going to have a couple sleeper couches in here so that you can, if we end up recording late, you don't have to leave late. You can just sit on the couch, pull out the bed, pull out the sheets, and get some rest. So sink will be in this general vicinity. There's going to be a corner shower, and obviously the toilet, and then thing in here for all the bedding stuff and whatnot, and the door closed. So I lost some of my light. And then you're gonna open another door. So let's open the imaginary door. I'm pretty sure I have it opening this way. It either opens this way or it opens this way. We can look in the plans and see. So it's gonna be a nice big couch or a couple couches over here. So you can sit back here and you can just watch the magic. And oh my goodness, I'm just getting excited here. I'm about to praise God. This is ridiculous how big this room is. Gonna have a video control console desk over here in this area, and I'm probably gonna use my old studio console to do the video here, and then the new console is gonna go right here in this area. And now you can see, obviously, this is where the glass to be able to see through, or plexiglass. Probably gonna do plexiglass so you can see into the live room. Oh, 30 minutes of Atlanta, 30 minutes south, west, or east, or north. Are you on our side of it? And yeah, so you can see straight into the drummer. The drummer can see here if I'm directing from the control room. I can see into the other control booth. And also, so here's the vocal booth. So, you walked in this door, right? You walked in this door. Yeah, you know what? I need to. I'm actually, that's a good idea, bro. I'm gonna bring the sax in here. I need to record some videos. Maybe I'll go live. Y'all let me know in the comments if you want me to go live here, and I'll bring my sax out this week when it's nice and sunny out here and do a live. So you open the door. I think I have it going this way, but I'm pretty sure now that I see how gargantuanly, ridiculously huge this room is, I'm gonna go, oh, east. Oh, okay, so you're on our side, man. You're closer to us. So you pull the door here, and look at how big this vocal room is, y'all. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. Look at how big this room is. I mean, I'm here in the corner, right? I'm here now. I'm all the way in the corner, and you can put, let's see, one big steps, two. I mean, you could put like three or four of me in here. It's absolutely insane how big, just so you can see the scale. So this is the window looking out into the live room, right? I'm all the way up against the wall, and I'm still a good, 6 inches from the, maybe even a foot. No, I'm farther than that. Goodness gracious, I'm several feet or a foot and a half from the other side. So it's bananas. It's bananas. So yeah, so just so you can see the scale. So here I am leaning up against the wall where the glass is gonna be, right? And then we just walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost 13 paces. All right, so I was on the phone with my buddy Matthew Hedrick. Matt, if you see this later, shout out to Matt. He plays in Abacab, the Genesis Tribute. Great band, great group of fellas. Cliff and Pete. Uh, so I was telling him about how big this drum room is, because he was talking about how he's kind of in a small room with his drums at his house. And I said, bro, you're not going to have that problem here, because I mean, so you can see, the tables right here. We got tables. I mean, it's hard to explain and to really show how big this room is. So once again, I'm standing all the way in the corner, and if I set up the drums here, you can see, there we go. I mean, if I put the seat here, you've just got so much space to set up drums and of course, this is this recording studio that I did my first recordings in. And I think my buddy Tom Yankton Mingwa, who's an up and coming, well, not even up and coming. I mean, he's about to be a country superstar, y'all. I think he was the one that hooked me up in this place to do some engineering. And the first session I ever did in this, the place there was set up kind of similar to this. There was the control room, and right off the control room was a drum room. You better pick up that sax, man. You better use that gift that God gave you. What you playing, man? You playing alto or tenor? Go get you one. Jump on Facebook Marketplace when I'm done and get your horn and set up lessons with me. You can set up lessons with me online. So in that studio, the drum room was right off of the control room, and then you could also, right before you went into the drum room, you went into a little live room, and had a baby grand, and that kind of ate up a lot of the real estate. And then it had 3 vocal booths. Yeah, bro, come on, get that alto. I can teach you that. So originally, I had this booth. So this is the other isolation booth. Well, you can get a tenor, and I'll play you that, man. I can teach you that as well. So I originally had this set up as 2, and I changed the design to just be one large booth. But I keep on going back and forth because it's so big. I mean, it's so big. I could literally separate it, put a door on each side, and create 2 other, two more booths. But I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. Should you lose you? I didn't see let me see what you were saying. There we go. What could I do to get going again? I also want to work on your tone. Well, honestly, man, the running gag, the running joke in the saxophone community is, no matter what the question is, long tones is the answer. So people say, what kind of ligature should I get? Long tones. What kind of mouthpiece should I get? Long tones. What kind of horn do I need to get? Well, cannonball, but long tones. So you get cannonball, then you do long tones. But yeah, long tones just help with all the musculature and just help get everything in shape. It's like weightlifting, man. It's like calisthenics. It's like push-ups and jumping jacks. No matter what you do, long tones help it. But yeah, dude, just playing more often to help that tone get straight. So yeah, and then this is the live room. So right here is where the grand piano is going to be. It'll probably start right around here and go to about right here, and then we plop the bench here. And the reason I want the grand piano to sit here is so the pianist can look straight ahead, and a choir director would be there if we have a choir. We got to get some choir risers. Be sure you go to Give Send Go to to or PayPal um, to donate to this, because we need to raise about $30,000 to $40,000 so we can get the HVAC guy, so we can get the electrical materials, and so we can get the deposit for the spray foam insulation, because we're going for spray foam insulation because it's the best for sound, and it's also the best for insulating, and it's a big old metal building, and we live in the South. So yeah, the grand pianist can sit here and be playing. You're sitting here playing the piano, and you're looking up, and there's the choir director, and you look to the right, and there's the drummer, and you look to the left, and there's the guys in the control room if I'm directing, and you look over there, and there's the soloist. So if the acoustic guitar player's, in there, he can step up to the front. You can see him too, or you actually could see him through the window. So bass player would be on a stool right there, so he can turn around and he can see the drummer. Uh, if I did live brass, I might could put them in there instead of the acoustic guitar player. There's just so much. There's so much room for so many activities. I can't wait. My buddies, Phil Hall and Daryl Oldham, who are kind of my partners in this, in helping me, making sure I design this correctly. And I'm hoping that when this is done, that I'll be able to bring them on staff part-time, if not full-time, to By Faith Music, because it's ministry, it's its own nonprofit. They haven't seen this yet in person, and I cannot wait for them to come over here and see this in person. It's absolutely wild. I have no idea what I'm going to do here, because this might actually be where we store the choir risers, or they could go in the ridiculously large storage room that I built, that I didn't really intend on being this ridiculously huge. I mean, it's I mean, you can see how many things I have in here, and there's still so much room. So who knows? Maybe we'll put a glass door here, and we'll put the glass door in there, and we'll we'll be able to throw the acoustic guitars in there. But we actually had planned to do this storage and an amp room, so we can isolate the amp. So if somebody wants to bring an amp, they can just put it in there. There's microphones, the cables are already hooked up and ready to go. So anyway, y'all, By Faith Studio is cooking. We are not stopping. This is going to be done. I'm believing that this will be done before the summer, and the money's going to come in so that we can get the deposits and get the electrician and HVAC and get the isolation done. And here's the crazy thing. So once the heating and air is done, once the electrical's done, once the installation's done, all we have to do is we just have to slap the sheetrock on it. We slap the sheetrock on it, and we're ready to go. I mean, we're ready at that point. It's done. We're recording. I'm wanting to raise another, about another $50,000 for equipment, for better cameras, newer cameras, and all sorts of stuff for the live streaming and for the broadcast. But we'll be able to work, and we'll be able to do broadcasts of what I already have. So, let me know in the comments what you think of By Faith Studio, and if you want to make a donation, you can do you can do so through PayPal, or the big fundraiser thing that we've got that has the whole amount, which I may be editing, that is on Give, Send, Go. So, all right, guys and gals and peoples, I hope you have enjoyed this walkthrough. Be sure to share it with your friends, especially if you got, music friends in the North Carolina area that are looking for a hot studio to come and record at. This is going to be the joint. It's out in the country. It's out in the peaceful, quiet, tranquil, beautiful area. And we're going to make praises unto God in this building, and music, the real music that changes the world and touches people's hearts. All right. God bless you. We'll see you soon. Jesus loves you, and so do I.